Hey everyone, Zenon from A Car Guy's Garage coming at you really quick today. Just a little quick video to talk about manual shift knobs fitting on an automatic shifter and automatic shift knob fitting on a manual shifter. So that's a big question that I get, and what I want to say is that usually you could go from a manual to an automatic. They're not compatible, but you could get adapters that make them compatible, but it's not very often that you could go from an automatic threaded shift knob to a manual one. So really quick today, this here, what we have here is an adapter. So the inside is threaded M8 by 1.25 and the outside is threaded M12 by 1.25. So I'm making this for a customer right now because he wants to put a manual shift knob on his automatic. So I just make this on the mill, on the lathe by hand, hand threaded inside and out. And what this does is that it's going to fill in the bottom of the shift knob. So for instance, this one here. So these are very simple to turn around and use. The first thing that you're going to want to turn around and do is, let's pretend that this is the shifter rod on your car. You're just going to turn around and you're just going to twist the piece on by hand. And you're going to go as far down as it will allow you. Okay? And then all you're going to do is you're going to take your shift knob and you're just going to screw that all the way onto the shifter as far as obviously that will allow you, and then there you go. So it creates just as tight as a fit as it would if it was threaded the opposite way, but what it allows you to do is it allows you to use a manual shift knob onto an automatic. So a lot of companies out there turn around and they thread their shift knobs to a basic threading, so like an M20 or an M19 or whatever they might use, and then they turn around and they make adapters that they sell to you or they give to you in packages and stuff like that. There are some companies on like eBay and Amazon, they give you little plastic inserts that go into the threading, and then you can thread that onto your specific car. I tend to not do that. I tend to make everything the same size for your specific car. So if you have an M10 by 1.5, I thread the physical shift knob to M10 by 1.5. But with that being said, is sometimes, you know, I mass produce, let's say I'm doing a run of spheres and I make 10 spheres and I take them to a car show and I have 5 left. And someone goes, oh, I'm looking for an automatic shift knob for my car. I could turn around and make these adapters on the lathe to turn around and convert it from a manual to an automatic. So keep that in mind as well. So that's all I wanted to talk about today, just about making adapters for your specific car if that's something that you want. And if you have a shift knob that you need an adapter for, I'll make those for you as well. I can't ship them for cheap, so that's sometimes when you should be going to eBay and stuff like that. Not that I promote them, but if you could get it for $3, I can't make it for $3. But know that if I make it, it is what it is. So that's all. Any comments, questions, concerns, ideas that you want to share, comment below and I'll get back to you later.